Next up, yo, what's good? All right, what's popping, yo? All right, I don't know what the fuck that was. Alrighty, yo, what's good, y'all? Alrighty, so this is gonna be a new type of video. I don't even know what to call this really. It's kind of like a story time, like a commentary story time. I don't know. You call it whatever the fuck it is, but basically, I'm gonna tell you what happened at the pre-release event. So I entered the pre-release event, and obviously you get your packs. For those of you who don't know, it's pretty much like the week or so. No, actually, it's basically like a week before the official release, and you're gonna get packs. You pay for me, I paid 35 bucks. So 35 bucks, you're pretty much gonna pay for the packs they give you. You build a deck, and it doesn't have to be locked to one color. You pretty much just pick any leader that you would think would be pretty good, because generically, you have to pick something that's good on like a broad sense, because you can't just build a specific deck off of the packs they give you from that set. And there's obviously going to be leaders that are banned because they're way too fucking strong. So basically, you're going to have to build off of the cards you get into like a 40 card deck. So plus leaders, so that's 41. Not too hard. You open your packs, you just see what's good, add the 2k counters, add the blockers. It's really not that difficult. You kind of just hope you get good cards, and maybe you just build like good ratios into like, I don't know, early game, mid game, late game. Like you try not to have too many early game units. You want like maybe some, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 drops, maybe 8, 9 drops if you have it. You don't want too many high drops and vanillas. You actually want to be able to build like a variety deck. Maybe have some like events, spells, whatever. Anyway, I could talk about, you know, the strategies of how to build best with what you're given. But anyway, point being is that I opened my packs, and so far it was actually not bad because I was actually opening up a decent amount of 2k counters. In fact, I ended up at the end of all my packs opened up 6 2k counters, which is actually pretty damn good, not gonna lie. There's people out there who only had like 2 2k counters. Maybe 3, 4. I got 6 of them bitches. So pretty high chance I'm going to see it. Pretty high chance I'm going to pretty much guard out a lot of these swings. So 2k counters for 6 of them is actually pretty fucking gas. On top of that, I think I ended up getting like 3 blockers, which is it's okay. It's okay. I mean, obviously you want like a little bit more. I'd say like 4 or 5 is safe, but 3 blockers is better than none, or just 1 or 2. I ended up also getting some spells that might come in clutch. So we had 2 Omino spells, which is not too bad. You know what, 2 bottom deck a 2 cost and a 1 cost. I mean, if you have cost reduction on top of that, it might actually, you know, but who knows, maybe you need a bottom deck a blocker for, I don't know, some kind of lethal or to get rid of something. It might come in clutch. And then I got the 7 cost Rage Blade, which to be honest is actually pretty gas. Being able to 7 costs for 2 different 6 costs or below and bottom deck it. Oh yeah. And then other things that I got which are pretty good. 9 drop Zoro, the 3 swinger of fucking death. If I drop it and they can't get rid of it or have anything to really stop it, that's game. I feel like in pre-release that's probably a win condition. So yeah, besides the 9 drop Zoro, I did get other stuff that's actually pretty good. I got the 7 cost Zephyr, also got the 4 cost Pudding. I ended up getting what else, Brook, and I think Ryuma. So in the packs, even though I could have got a different leader for one of the homies and locals if I really wanted, Blue Croc, which is like the most popular basic leader that's actually not too bad for 5 life and being able to bounce at 5 costs. Anyway, in those packs, I opened up Prona. So I was like, you know what? Prona is actually kind of gas. Like, I don't think it's actually that bad. Like 4 life is you, but resting a 4 cost or below for free is actually not you. That's actually pretty. And the -1, it's not too bad. You can match that up with the Brook, right? Like you can lead ability -1 on a 5 cost, make it 4. Brook, trash that shit. Get that shit out the fucking screen. And then you also have, was it Ryuma, which is also like in the Prona deck, which is like the Prona like 1-2 combo that they typically do. Rest of 4 costs, summon Ryuma, bam, get that shit out of my fucking face. There's actually some removal in my deck, not including the Zephyr as well. So like, you know, if I hit these cards, probably in a good spot. But just because I was like, fuck it, I'm too lazy to ask for, you know, Croc, and I actually believe in the Prona strat. I think knowing to rest for free, -1 for free is actually not too bad. I can handle 4 life. I played with 4 life like since fucking set 2 playing Zephyr. Like that's all I ever really done is just played with 4 life. So I know what the fuck I'm doing. So I got the deck ready, finished, done, sleeve that bitch, done deal, right? So I'm pretty much ready. Hopefully I can get like the first few matches, because it's really just a matter of, I mean, yeah, misplaying is a thing, but I think just whoever has the better deck and sees like certain cards is like probably in the better spot. So first round, I was actually up against Blue Croc, and this one's actually going to be pretty tricky because the guy that I'm actually going against is a pretty fucking skilled player. So I know this guy, if he gets good cards and he sees it, I'm probably going to lose. So I just got to play to the best of what my hand is for the most part. But yeah, it was definitely doing pretty good. Him and I were just like doing regular, just early game, mid game shit tempo. Like I summoned my shit, he summons his shit. He did the Sakazuki, which is interesting. Ended up getting rid of one of my cards, but I was like, oh shit. And at that point I was like, damn, I need to like be able to trade blows and make use of my Prona lead ability. Outside of that, the only thing that was really worth mentioning at the mid game to late game point, I believe he just summoned out like certain cards or big drops, and I ended up, you know, finding a way to get rid of it. And he was definitely going aggressively to the face, and I was pretty confident just taking it and being able to stay at 1 life. I was able to clear his board. I remember being able to go wide. I had like a, you know, decent big bodies. I think at a certain pivotal point was basically just, yeah, I was able to remove some of this shit. swing into some of this shit, live for some of this aggro, stay at 1 life. So I had a full board. So I got the blocker, which is, you know, not too bad, even though he can bounce it. Like, I still got the 1 life. On top of that, he's got 2 life. So even if you were to block or do some dumbass shit, I mean, I got the Garp, which if you attach on it, ignore, like you can't activate a blocker during the attack. And also I just have like more than enough swingers. So whatever happens, like I should be in a good spot in my anime shit. Like I'm like, there's no way I fucking lose the. This motherfucker does reject. I take my life. Blue Croc. Bounce my blocker. Swing for game. What the fuck? So I was like, you know what? You got it, man. You're the fucking chosen one. You pulled reject, my guy. Damn. Like I know I got 9-drop, you know, Zoro, I guess. Damn. Reject? Fuck. Like I know I got Rage Blade, but fuck, reject? No, but it's all good. It's all good. He got me. Right? He got me. So it is what it is. As long as he, and I know he probably can go undefeated, then my chances of being able to at least go X1 and get top 4 is like pretty doable. So I'm like, fuck it. If I'm gonna lose, it better be to the man who's actually pretty capable of actually staying undefeated. Or at the very least X1, but I knew he was gonna go undefeated. So that reject is fucking crazy. Wow, and he drew that shit. Fuck. Anyway, is what it is. I'm not even salty. I mean, shit. If I'm gonna lose, it better be the fucking reject, right? That's my mindset. I'm like, if I'm gonna lose, it's got to be some bullshit ass card that if you got it, you got it type shit. Anyway, round 2. You know, I'm going in fresh. I'm thinking like, all right, you know, I'm gonna dust that shit up. You know, ain't nothing, bro. It's a pre-release. Like he had that reject. Is what it is. Now I gotta hope that he continues winning because that's how you have good standings. So going to the second match, it's another Blue Croc. Now, Blue Croc, it's the same shit. Like, it's gonna be just like a bunch of vanillas, bunch of random ass, like early cost, mid cost, late cost, and they might have some like gas here and there. Anyway, so I do my usual, summon on my early drops, my 2-3 drops, whatever, and I end up pulling up on curve. I think it was curve, right? So besides that, yeah, like besides the early game shit, I was actually able to pull out the Ryuma combo. That shit was so fucking clean. I mean, obviously it's just a matter of luck and I just draw it, but yeah, like I pulled off the basic Prona 1-2. So I ended up resting his shit, and then I ended up summoning Ryuma. That's it. You know, it's nothing crazy, but the fact that I was able to summon a body, remove his shit easy, do the typical shit that Prona actually does, I was like, damn, I'm looking pretty fucking gassed right now. And you know, I ended up getting another body, and so he ends up getting a position where he has a big body, and he ends up making the call to get rid of my Ryuma. So he's able to swing 8 and a 6. Luckily, I had 2k 1k. Counter out. He's like, okay, damn. Swings again, 8 and a 6. Counter out again, 2 and a 1. So, and he's just thinking like, damn, like that's fucking huge. Like he basically used his whole fucking turn to try to get rid of. And usually, you know, it works, but in pre-release, like you're not thinking that there's gonna be a lot of counters involved or 2k counters. That's just RNG. So the fact that I drew 6 fucking 2k counters, that's unlucky for him to see me have 2 in hand and another, you know, 2 different 1ks to just counter out with that shit. So that's just super fucking unlucky for him. He spent his whole hand, didn't get a single thing. I mean, he got my hand at least, but he didn't get the board. So board pressure stays. I continue building board pressure, adding more shit, swinging aggressively. He's got like a bunch of shit in hand. I don't give a fuck. I'm going for life. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm a Zergling. Like I'm just gonna start fucking charging this shit. And so he ends up clearing my board. I'm like, okay, cool. I got life. I got shit in my hand. So I dropped the only 2 things in my hand. It was 2 different motherfuckers, and I think it was at a point where damn, the only way he can really get rid of those, and that's what he did the Hody Jones, takes his only life out, rest the 2, swing, kills it, leader, kills it. I got nothing in board, but he's got also nothing in hand, or my fault, he's got nothing in life. And so I'm just like, okay, well shit buddy, I'm gonna just stack it all up. GG, 15 to life. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely think the biggest crucial points was definitely just being able to do the Ryuma, and I saved Ryuma twice. So yeah, that was GG. Like I don't think there's much he could have done outside of that. Like that really, yeah, there is not much he could have done. It's unfortunate, but yeah, that's a W. So we're starting out pretty good. X1 baby. And then we go into round 3. This one's funny. This one's like a game of fucking chicken. I ended up going against a mirror match, another Prona in the pre-release, and I was like, damn, there's another one. I guess it makes sense because Prona's actually not too bad. Usually it would be the I mean, you might see some even cobs. You might see that little fish. Was it Hody Jones motherfuckers? 1 or 2 people playing it. Blue Croc is like the most popular, obviously. And I'm sure there's some other tech because they had to ban certain leaders that are just way too strong. So Prona, I was like, okay, well, this is probably going to go exactly how it went. And it did. Summon, cool, pass. Summon, rest my shit, swing, kill it. Okay, cool. Pass. I summon shit. I rest her shit. Swing, kill it. All right, pass. Same shit, same like it's literally just game of chicken. Like none of us were going for face for like a long time until she established some big bodies. I'm like, okay, cool. Wide. I just went wide. I was like, fuck it. Like I'm not like I could like at the point she summoned a big body, I was like do I want to drop another big body and be behind, or do I want to add like the only way I can add pressure at that point. Was just go wide. Fuck it. Like you kind of have to go wide at certain points. So I built the deck to have the capability to have like a bunch of little minions, little dumbass rats I can just build wide with. To have like decent like 4 or 5k like swing. Like I can do shit with that. So that's what I did. Build wide. And I pretty much just put a lot of pressure on her, and we just trade blows. The only thing I remember in that game for sure was that cleared my board. I still had one dude up, and I believe it just pretty much came down to a point where I ended up swinging, putting a lot of pressure. She still had 2 bodies in lead. I still have 3 life. From life, she ends up getting a fucking trigger summon, 5k body. I was like, are you smoking my dick? I have exactly 3. Shit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 swings. I got 3 life. No way I'm fucking living that. So I'm like, damn, I need to get rid of that fucking 5k body. Obviously I could just like rest it for free and swing into it, but she also had a decent amount of cards in hand. I'm like, it's still too risky. So the best possible strat, and it was obviously the best answer, is Zephyr. Yeah, just summon that bitch and just pop that fucking shit. If it's 5k or below, it fucking pops it. So I was like, oh shit, yo, my boy Zephyr coming in fucking clutch. So I summoned that shit, get rid of it. I got 3 life. She's got 3 swings, unless she does reject, which would be fucking insane, or has a rush, or something that restands something for a second swing. Like, I'm pretty good. So that's what ends up happening. Yeah, so I basically I end up having to basically take 3 life, right? Swing, swing, swing. Cool, I'm at 0 life. So she did lead, 2 bodies, swings, 2 Dawn Lev, summons blocker, pass, and I just smile at her because her and I know what that means. All right, I'm gonna draw a turn, head ass, lead ability, rest the blocker, head ass, go for game. Because I mean that, yeah. So I got, man, the fact that I was able to get rid of that trigger body was pretty clutch. I don't even know what she would have done if it wasn't for that trigger. I would have been chilling after that though, for sure. But yeah, that almost fucking killed me. Jesus Christ. But that was a close ass game, to be honest. Going wide was definitely the answer. Going a little aggro to the face was the answer. Swinging on big bodies was fucking difficult, like tricky. I'm not gonna get too technical into it, but swinging multiple times in high bodies where I have to like build up to the Dawn, where she can easily just 1k 2k, is just not worth it. I'd rather just go for face, put the pressure that way. So my life is pretty good. Even if she tries to go for a game, she won't. Like I pretty much was like thinking it out as best as I could on like a basic level, because it's pre-release. Like it's not as crazy as it would be in like an actual fucking meta. So I got the game. That's it. GG. Now we move on to the next round. And then the next round, funny enough, didn't exist. Why? Because the homie Ricky, that boy, you know, he had to go somewhere, so he was like kind of busy. So it's just like, you know what, fuck it, Kaj, you can have it. Like he didn't give a fuck. Like when we looked at each other and we saw the roster and we had to play each other, he was like, fuck it, you got it. I was like, all right, bet. I mean, that was it. Nothing happened round 4. That would have been a tough ass match because Ricky's actually fucking, that boy usually counters me as a player. No matter what fucking deck he's playing, that boy's just gonna laugh his ass off and start giggling. I must fucking lose somehow. He's gonna sack me. Dude is a beast. So that kind of saved me. That was like a mini boss, or the final boss technically, avoided. So you know, I'm chilling with that shit. So yeah, got the W. Ricky's the homie. Ricky, you watching this, you the go, bro. You put the bear in a Pookie bear. But yeah, so we go into the next and final round. So this is where it's gonna mean everything. If I win this shit, I get top 4. Why? Because I know the other dude who beat me is probably gonna go undefeated. I'm X1. If I stay X1, probably could go top 4. So everything meets up to this shit, and sure enough, it's the dude who has the fucking Gecko deck. Like, what the fuck you do? And then it hit me. Boom, Perona. I was like, motherfuck. Like, this dude probably actually built purely black and got lucky, got a shit ton of black cards. Like, he probably got a lot of the SRs that actually help him. So sure enough, that dude after the match, he pretty much told me, yeah, like he's got the he's got the Perona and the alternate art 8-cost Gecko. What the fuck? So throughout the match, after Perona summon, he pretty much just does the whole, you know, Gecko shenanigans. Lead ability, summon from grave, summon from hand. Next turn, same shit. Next turn, same shit. Like, he's just getting fucking access to ridiculous fucking pluses. Plus, he's got stage. So I'm thinking, like, how the fuck am I supposed to beat this shit? He's literally got the better deck. It's basically a grind against the fucking black Zergling Rush. I don't think there's anything I could do. So I try to hold out as best as I can. And throughout the matches, even though I kind of, you know, was clearing body, was doing okay, not really. I came down to, once again, me being at 1 life. And I'm thinking I could at least, like, survive, like, 1 swing. Psych, homie does fucking reject and goes for game. Yeah, so sure enough, the only way for me to lose and the best way to lose, reject. Honestly, he could have dropped 8 draws, you know, 8 drop Gecko with the alternate art. I would have been like, yeah, you got it. Like, just off of the alternate art, you got it. I'm not gonna play it out. Like, fuck it. Like, you got the Perona Gecko combo. That's a beautiful fucking pull from pre-release just to build the Gecko deck. Shh. So yeah, I lost. I died. I got fucking off screen. I got fucking gojoed. I didn't even stand a fucking chance. That was, yeah, damn. And is so damn quick. Fuck. It is what it is. But, you know, I tried. Shit. I mean, for a pre-release, I got pretty far. At least I was able to make it at like round 5. Obviously, I had to get an easy win on the 4th round. But at the same point, also got gimped out of a top deck fucking reject round 1. But at least that dude went undefeated. So it was kind of like it's not that bad, but you know, yeah. So that was kind of funny and fun at the same time. Fuck it, I can't even get mad. It's pre-release, like it's purely off of just obviously, well, how well you play, but also just how good is your fucking pools. If your pools are pretty good and you can build a certain deck, or just have like really good cards to use like reject, it's like, yeah, you got it. Like that's such an easy like that. And I know it's just that one reject in the deck and they fucking saw it against me. I didn't even get to see or use my 9-drop Zoro in all my rounds, obviously not round 4. So like what the fuck. It's all good. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened with the pre-release. I got kind of close. Kind of funny that I lost to reject twice, but I'll take it. It's kind of funny. It's just, you know, One Piece shenanigans. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the story. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys. If you like this shit, subscribe, because I might do more shit like this. I mean, obviously I'm gonna do shit like this pretty close and more editing when it comes to the regionals. Yes, your boy's definitely gonna be hitting up the Arlington and Florida regionals, so I'm gonna be like recording the whole shit. So best believe there's content for that. Other than that, might talk about some other shit. Maybe like, I don't know, like POV duels. Obviously I'll still do that shit. I don't know, like deck building and like talking about other stuff. I'm gonna do other types of content too as well, like I don't know, like interview and ask people questions and shit, and like swapping between people, trying to bring out a lot of what's already been done in like the YGO scene, but like add a little twist and throw it into the One Piece scene, because I feel like we can kind of use that shit. But anyway, so that's it. Appreciate you guys watching, and yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy. Peace.